Hello, my name is PCSpacegoon, and today I'm going to be bringing you another battle from one of the campaigns I was running over on Twitch. This battle illustrates very, very well exactly how important terrain is when you're going into combat, particularly when your opponent has more arrows than you do. As you can see, we select a piece of terrain on the map that we know is going to have some kind of terrain features for us to work with. This is very important because the Khuzait have a lot of horse archers that have a massive advantage in an open plain. And we don't like that. We don't like them riding around in circles shooting us. It doesn't sound like fun. But in any case, let's get into this fight. I'll explain more when we hit the battlefield. Hi. Yeah, if we get up into here, I think, that'll be pretty freaking good for us. Or potentially, what do we got going on over here? Yeah, this over here wouldn't be too bad either, I don't think. Get up them square formations. Make sure they're close enough to each other. This guy's on loose. We're going to be fighting off a lot of enemy archers. I actually have a lot of horse archers now. Or at least a decent amount of horse archers. Let me put it that way. I wouldn't say a lot. A decent amount. Why do I always put my infantry in a super tight square? So against what we're fighting right now, I want to have my infantry able to fight in all directions and also be resilient against arrows. So what square does is it puts all their shields facing outward. So no matter what direction the enemy comes from, i.e. lots of cav running around all over the place flanking you constantly, there'll be a guy facing that way. Or if the arrows, or if there's freaking horse archers running around shooting arrows, they'll always be facing the right direction. If we were fighting enemies that were just going to stand directly in front of us and shoot arrows at us, a shield wall would work pretty well there too. But you could still use square formations there as well. Square formations are one of the best defensive formations. You just can't cover a large area with them, essentially, because clearly you're in a small box. So it kind of depends on what you're looking for. But yeah, against lots of horse archers and lots of cav running around all over the place, putting your guys into a box where they can't be flanked is really, really useful. And then you can use your horses to kind of block off the enemy as they try to maneuver, essentially, and then move your archers around wherever they need to be. Try to operate try to think of your squares as your fire base, and everybody just kind of rotates around that. And you can move your infantry around a bit too, but if they're in a good spot, then they just kind of stand there and fight everything. Yeah, square formation is really good if you're trying to just hold an area. Sorry, that or shield wall. When you're charging, you usually either want line formation or skein. Trapezoids are just right out. Look at all those boys. So many boys. They're all coming to the yard. They're after my milkshakes. One javelin. A javelin in a dream. It actually was fairly close. Missed by a few feet. Oh, brave Bannerman. You will be remembered. Maybe. What I'm really curious about is if anybody is gonna, fall off of that ledge up there. We're gonna see enemies, Oh, here we go. Making some friends here. Stop it. Stop trying to stab at you. Well, I know all of his cav is around here somewhere. think they're all, like, up there, currently. Get off that horse. Yeah. I think they're all trying to, like, make an angle from up on top of the hill, and it's just not working out for them, for obvious reasons. Now they're coming in and they're trickling directly into my infantry. Some random recruit. Yeah, right. Oh, I think he died before I could swing. I gotta be careful not to ride out too far. Another advantage, obviously, to having your infantry in a square is it allows your archers to shoot in between and around and past your infantry easier. Because there's gaps in between the lines. You get knocked down before you can hit the ground, right? Is that a leader? That's gotta be a leader. Yeah, it was. Stand here and hold my shield up with my friends. Oh, I seem to be doing okay here. Like, nobody's really shooting at me, which is surprising. Usually the AI, like, focuses the hell out of me. This is why the devs hate giving you interesting terrain on maps. Yep. Freaking dare to give me a piece of interesting terrain, I will abuse the hell out of it. How many guys are still back here? There's a few riding around. We'll go around the other side real quick and see what we're looking at here. I don't want to, like, have my calf charge after anybody en masse, in case there's a bunch of, like, random infantry with spears just walking around out here or something. Can I not climb this? Well, I can. I just have to freaking Skyrim it a bit. Alright, it looks like mostly it's just random horse archers at this point. We'll pull all these guys out. Ow. Hello. My horse didn't like that. Nope. Down you go. Oh, that's my guy. That's his guy. Alright. Looking good, looking good. Wow, we barely lost anybody in that. I've got so many arrows sticking out of me, though. Between me and the horse. Friggin' Porcupine City. We lost 6 guys. 25 wounded. Outnumbered 2 to 1. And that right there is the power of identifying and utilizing key terrain on the battlefield. Not only were we able to defeat the enemy, but we were able to take very few casualties in the process, ensuring that we can also take prisoners after the combat and maintain any prisoners that we currently had. But that's going to be all for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please check out the rest of the videos on the channel. There is some more Bannerlord stuff here if you are interested in that, as well as some other games if you're interested in more general content. Or if you're interested in live content, come check me out on Twitch. And as always, I'll see you on the battlefield.